So my sprinkler of choice is the Rainbird rotor. We went for this one, well, mainly because it was the only one left in the store when we went, so it will have to do. We did test this and we got varying ranges depending on how many were on each line, so I've planned this out, so I'll go through how we worked it out and where we're going to install them. So the process for how I found out where each sprinkler should go is I did a little bit of research, and they should basically go rotor head to rotor head or thereabouts. So I took that into consideration when planning. So we started right at the top of the yard, right here where this white dot is. I hooked up one sprinkler, measured how far it went, hooked up two. So one was going through 100 feet of pipe and one was going through 52 feet of pipe. And we turned the water on and saw how far both went. And then we used the smaller value for any that were going to be on two lines, and then for any that were going to be on a single line we could use the greater distance. I then got very technical. I used my hose pipe to measure the radius from each point. So you'll see here we've actually got white dot here. It's just going to be at the top of the yard. And over here you can see my first one lined up, sprinkler right there, and then second dot right here. So we measured out the radius. I didn't film that. There were squabbles, arguments between me and my wife as to how we were going to measure it, so it was not ideal for videoing, but I'm going to lay out the sprinkler heads and then start digging them in and just go through how I'm installing them. So for the centre of the yard, I'm hoping to run one trench all the way down. So we have tested this setup down here. There's actually two. We got a little T-piece there. This one actually is going to be a little further. It's a little bit short. And this one over here, which will cover to that one up there. Pipe's actually running along the top there next to the patio. So I'm going to dig a couple of holes, or one hole, one trench down for these two here. And these have all been tested in their current setup to make sure they do go far enough, and we're actually really impressed with how far. I think minimum rating is actually 30 psi, maybe 25 psi. They've got 3 gallon per minute heads in there as standard. So I'll get to digging. Just going to do a little bit more planning and make sure I've got the right trenches, and I'll go from there. So we have got some narrower trenches. I did give up. Got full width of a shovel up here, just for the rocks, keeping it narrow. Further down there was actually really difficult. There's some rocks in there, but we are making progress, so maybe a third of the way there, I'd say. I'm going to move that rock back there. And we'll get the next one, we'll get that one into there as well, and the one that goes down. And we have one in. I'm just going to make sure it works, and then I can start filling this trench in and I guess finish off digging the trench. So I will pick that up now and see how it goes. And we'll try this one. Nope, that was the wrong one. Let's try this one. There we go. Now it's not angled correctly. You can see it's actually going a good distance. So it's going to come up this way. You can see it going all the way over there. It just hit the shovel it just skimmed the pipe, just skimmed that tiki light, and it's coming in towards me now, and fell short because of a bit of gust of wind. We can tweak that a little bit and that will be good. Started compacting the dirt back in, and because we're going to be doing a lawn renovation, I'm not too worried about it being uneven. I'm going to be putting some more topsoil out here and sowing new grass. That's in another video, but I wanted to get this one done first before I started trying to renovate it. So needs a little bit of tweaking, but I really think this is going to help us keep our lawn in good condition. And that almost goes right out to that one there. So we didn't go full sprinkler head, but we went a couple of feet here and there, and I think that's enough. We don't have a golf course right here, so I think this is definitely the more cost efficient way to go about it. So I'm going to turn this one off and then continue on with the rest of this. So we have that number one in the middle there, and I've ran both hoses up for that middle one, and then the two that go past that up to here. I'm starting to put the third one in here. You can just see that right about there, and I'm just going to dig this one in along here. Need to cut the pipe a little bit, it's a little bit long, aiming for the white dot, so I will dig that one in and we'll get back. It's looking good. You can barely tell, well, you can tell that I've dug up a hole, but I'm pretty impressed with how it went back together. Let's give this top one a little test. I mean, it's working. It's just I haven't angled it the right way. And I'm going to get wet, so I'll just. So that's these two up the top installed, and they're working. I just need to angle them correctly. So we've got 3 all in right now. I'm going to move on to the rest, and I will fast forward to that point, so you don't need to go through every single one of these, and we'll see what it looks like in operation. A few days, but all these sprinklers are in. I'm just going to fine tune them, make sure they hit everywhere, and then we can carry on with this lawn renovation. It's not easy work, but we got there in the end. It looks great.